Right, it's time for a beer review, and I haven't done, although there's some beer reviews going up, they're quite old, they're just kind of videos, but this one I've been meaning to do for a while, and I feel really bad for the chap that sent me this beer because it's been delayed, even reviewing it. I've had it possibly 2 weeks, maybe even more now, and I feel really privileged to have this beer because it comes with quite a cool story behind it. I'm going to show you the label first. Hopefully there's not too much shine on it. There we go. And also, I'm wearing a t-shirt. I got sent a t-shirt with 2 bottles of this beer, which is super cool. I'm going to stand up because the camera's not quite picking it up, but I do like a good beer t-shirt. And I think that's quite a cool image on this one. So anyway, let me get into some of the details about this. I had a message on my Facebook group for beerloverTV. Got me, I don't get a whole heap of messages through there. It hasn't even got a whole heap of likes, but this chap sent me a message the other day who owns this brewery, and this is a chap called, and I'm probably not going to pronounce this right, and I apologise, but I pronounce it as Sinister Andelic. And this beer comes from Croatia. It's Split, the place is called, in Croatia. And yeah, it's like when the camera comes up, this chap has set up the first craft brewery in Split in Croatia, which is amazing. The chap, I've wrote down some of the stuff because we was conversing in like Facebook and that via messages and that, and I just thought I'd give a little bit of thing. He told me that he lived in Norway and then came home back to Croatia and then set up the first craft brewery. The output is 10,000 litres per month, and what was quite touching, he told me that during his setup of doing the brewery he'd been watching some of my videos kind of thing, so you know, maybe I had some inspiration to kind of help him make a brewery. I know it's everyone's dream, isn't it, to have their own brewery. But what more interested me was the kind of the meaning behind the name of the beer and the image. And it basically Barba, I guess I'm saying that correctly, means beard in Italian. But on the southern coast of Croatia, it's an old person that's shown respect. But it can also mean uncle and a ship's captain. And it turns out that Sinisa, hope I've said that right again, his uncle is a ship's captain, and he's also the co-founder of the brewery, so hence the name of the beer. So we've got here, get it in focus again, come on, there we go, Barba Pale Ale. Right, I'm gonna stop waffling and give it a crack. And it survived the journey really well, I have to admit. It was packaged really well, and it survived. I'm not sure if I should have chilled this down a little bit more. It looks like to me that it is bottle conditioned, and some of the yeast is kind of, even though it's been sat still for a long time, it's stuck to the kind of the sides of the bottle. So I'm going to try and make sure that it stays that way. I broke out one of the decent glasses for this as well. But I don't mind if a little bit goes in, but I don't want to go and come all this way. I want it to be at its best. Got to stop it just there. I think most of it has stayed there actually. It's really nice and light. Again, I've got a little bit of natural light coming in today, but it's a lot lighter here than it looks. Almost, I'd say, bitter colour on this camera, but here it's more lighter, more sort of like pale ale colour, I guess. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. Oh, that's really quite nice. What I didn't do, and I need to find out, in my haste I didn't even ask what hops have gone into this, but it's got a good amount of bitterness actually. It's really quite yummy. Oh, it does say on there actually, Chinook, Centennial and Columbus. Wow. Some of my favourite hops, especially Columbus. It's just fantastic hop. That is really nice. I think that it doesn't. Don't think it says the IBUs on it. Let me have a look. No, it does say the website though. So you need to go to www.lab-split.com. Oh, why does the camera keep going out of focus? Just when I want to do a video. 5.4%. I love the logo. It's kind of like the captain, the Barba on there's got a little tattoo on his arm, but the image itself is almost like a tattoo in itself, if that makes sense. I love it. I think it's quite unique. Very good. And I love that there's kind of a deeper meaning behind the name, and it's got a significance to the brewery. But anyway, back to the beer. Yeah, it's really quite, it's very light, sessionable, but I think the bitterness is fantastic. I'm sure we had a discussion, me and Sinister, about the kind of the bitterness that was in this. I'm pretty sure that he was saying that it's kind of not over the top, because it's kind of one of them beers that wants to attract the kind of, you know, people that don't want the super hoppy beers. But for me, the bitterness is bang on in that. It's really, really nice. This is like would be perfect. I mean, I'm wearing your t-shirt over my jumper today because it is freezing here, but as good as it is now in the summer, this beer would be a killer. It's just fantastic. It's got that kind of zinginess on the bitterness and the refreshing note that you just know would kind of quench your thirst when it's hot. Lacing's fantastic, sticking to the glass. It's beautiful. I find it absolutely fantastic that I never thought when I started doing beer videos that however many years on that someone, you know, in Croatia would send me a beer that they've brewed. They told me they've watched some of my videos, you know, I might have had some kind of inspiration to them to start brewing, and they've sent me their commercial version of their beer. That is just, it's almost mind blowing. Who'd have thought that the power of the internet could, you know, make things like that happen? But stunning. I can't thank, I'm gonna have to get my pad again, Sinister, for sending me this beer enough. It's just, I feel honoured to be able to sample it. I'd love to, as soon as I get the chance, to go over there and sample more of the beers and check out the brewery. I think if this is, you know, by any means of what, you know, the rest of the beers are going to taste like, then you're on your way to success. This is absolutely fantastic, I think. And how cool must it be to be the kind of the first of your kind, you know, in a country? That's just, you know, fantastic. Oh, it's perfect. I have one more bottle of this. I think I'm going to enjoy it off camera. It is a stunning beer, and like I said before, I can't thank you enough. So everyone, if you're watching the channel and you're watching this, I'm going to put the links below to the brewery, the Facebook page. Check it out, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and if you're in Split in Croatia, go and check it out and get yourself some. Or maybe very soon this is going to be on somewhere like Beers of Europe. You'll be able to get this hopefully, and everyone can try a bit, because this is a good drop with some of the hops that everyone loves, those sea hops. Absolutely fantastic. Cheers, thank you.